there! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sadie Mayhem, and it's you, my ReShape partners, ReShape fam, ReShape squad, weight loss squad. I don't know. Let's think of something. What do you think? Leave it in the comments below. Let's come up with something cute. Well, here we are. It's week 15, and as promised, here is my first favorite things video. Now, some of these things we have talked about before on the channel, some we haven't. So as this first one, I'm going to do basically all food items this time. I have a lot of other like fitness items and stuff that I think I'll save for the next, favorite things type video. Maybe throw one of these up a month or something. So this time it's just, like I said, just going to be 5 food items that I enjoy. Actually, I lied, 6 food items that I enjoy and I have found helpful with my ReShape, and am finding helpful now with starting to combine the ReShape with a keto diet, which, by the way, guys, is working out really, really well. Like, remarkably well. Like, it's really kind of kickstarted things back to the way, almost as rapid as things were when I first got the balloon. I'll do a weigh-in update next week for week 16, but combining keto with the ReShape seems to be pretty much right on. I know a lot of people don't necessarily like keto or don't want to do keto, and that's perfectly fine. You do what suits you, as we've discussed in probably in every single one of these videos. I don't eat grain. My body doesn't like to digest grain, so this is not a big deal to me. But anyway, we talked about keto a lot in last week's video, so we're not going to do that now. So let's jump right in. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about today, which I've talked about at least twice before on this channel, and I'm going to mention again, is of course my Click Coffee Protein Meal Replacement Shakes. Now with keto, these are a little difficult because they are actually 11 grams of carbs, so that's a little bit high. That's about all of my carbs for a day. I'm sorry, no, I lied. That's about half of my carbs for a day. So if I decide to have one of these, I have to be really careful with the rest of the day. But especially right after I got the balloon and you're trying to get your protein in and stuff. And I just love these shakes. The caramel flavor is my favorite. The chocolate and vanilla are also really good. I really enjoy this as a meal replacement. It's an excellent low calorie, moderate protein meal replacement shake that I just really enjoyed. I really enjoyed it in the beginning too, when you're trying to learn how to eat again after you get the balloon in, because it is fully fortified with vitamins and minerals and stuff, so you know you're getting all of your stuff in. Even if you're not eating a lot of food, you're kind of getting everything you need in a day. So these Click shakes are fantastic, and I enjoy them quite a bit, and I've ordered multiple canisters of them and probably will continue to keep them around the house, even though I'm using them a lot less frequently now. Okay. The second thing I have here, snacks. Who doesn't like to snack? We all like a good snack. There's 2 things kind of in the same vein, but they're 2 separate items. And the first one is going to be Whisps. Whisps. I do kind of enjoy saying Whisps. Anyway, our Whisps. Whisps are a kind of a chip made out of 100% cheese. So they are just cheese. There's no other ingredients at all. You can get them in the cheddar, which is this bag, Parmesan, or a pepper jack, which is really good too. They are all right in the calorie department. There are 23 of the crisps, which are a little bigger than a quarter, are 170 calories, but they're also 10 grams of protein, and they're 0 carb. So these are, they're 1 carb. So these are awesome snacks. These are fantastic snacks I enjoyed them quite a bit when I just had the ReShape. I love them now that I'm doing keto. They're great to snack with. They're great to eat other things on. If you have, guacamole and those kind of things, they're great as opposed to a grain-based cracker. And I really enjoy the Whisps. And plus I like saying it, so, whatever. Okay. Next, which is kind of, again, along the same vein, and with something that some of you might be more familiar with, are moon cheese, which are also 100% cheese. These are a little bit different. These are 6 or 7 pieces, is 70 calories, and 4 grams of protein. So they actually kind of measure the serving size is very different, but they're pretty comparable at the end of the day. The big thing about moon cheese is it comes in different flavors than the Whisps. This comes in a Gouda, and this is pepper jack, which the Whisps comes in pepper jack too. And I don't remember what the other flavors of the moon cheese is. Moon cheese are little cubes. These are more of a throw on and back kind of snack as opposed to something you would use to dip and those kind of things. So it's a little bit different of a snack, but they're still a very yummy snack, and I do enjoy them. Both of these things I'm able to find locally in grocery stores. A lot of people aren't. These just showed up in my grocery store in the last week. I have been ordering them off Amazon. I will say that both of these snacks are significantly cheaper when you buy them on Amazon as opposed to getting them in the grocery store. So, especially if you have Amazon Prime and you're getting things shipped to your house cheap, for free, then I would recommend just ordering them on Amazon. They actually do variety packs that has like all the flavors of moon cheese and all the flavors of Whisps together, which is how I started so that I could try all the flavors, and I really enjoy them. And moving on, okay, let's do, which we've talked about before on this channel, my favorite, well actually I have two different ones here, meat sticks. I love meat sticks. I love jerky sticks. I just enjoy them. I like these better than jerky, to be honest with you. I like these more, I guess they're like Slim Jimmy textured meat sticks as opposed to actual jerky. These are the Vermont, the Vermont brand, which are actually my favorite. This one's the cracked pepper. I like all of them except for the uncured pepperoni. I don't like for some reason, but I like all of the Vermont brand ones. They're, again, a great snack, low calorie, high protein, low or zero carb. I'd have to look it up because they vary from flavor to flavor, and very good and great. I like to have little things, as we've talked about before. I work nights in the ER and things are hectic, and sometimes, I don't have time to sit down and eat something. So I like to have things that I can throw in my locker and just grab on the go, if I need a snack to kind of hold me over until the next meal time. This other one I have here is by the new Primal. Same thing, meat stick. This is the spicy beef, and I believe only the beef was actually a low enough carb that I would buy it. I want to say that the other ones were getting up into 3 and 4 grams of carbs, which I won't buy a meat stick that's that high. I believe this one is 1, but again, I would have to look. I was actually Googling the nutritional information in the store while I was buying them, and only the beef, it kind of made the grade. But I'm picky, and it depends. And if you're not doing low carb and stuff, then you really don't care. So, but I love meat sticks. Ooh, that could be dirty. All right, moving on. Chocorite. Chocorite protein powder. Anyway, Chocorite protein powder is my current favorite protein powder. That is just a protein powder. This is not a meal replacement like the Click. This is just strictly a protein powder. This is 24 grams of protein per serving at 150 calories and 3 net carbs. It also has 5 grams of fiber, which is nice. This is a really good powder for your protein shakes and things like that. If you are a keto person and you're doing things like fat bombs that you want to use a protein powder in, this is great in that too. I enjoy the Chocorite quite a bit. This is also really good if you are just starting out with your balloon and you're having trouble getting onto solids and you're still having to eat like semi-solid and soft foods and stuff. A scoop of this mixed into your Greek yogurt, the vanilla one of this mixed into your Greek yogurt, is really, really good. It mixes up really well. It's not grainy and powdery and that kind of thing. And it'll really hype up how much protein you're getting out of that yogurt. We're talking about having a super packed protein kind of meal then, which is very helpful when you're starting out with the balloon and not quite able to hold down really solid foods and big chunks of meat and stuff. So the Chocorite powder, this is the vanilla. I only ever get the vanilla because I mix it with other things. So, I know some people get the other flavors. I don't know why it's called Chocorite if it's vanilla, but it is. It's actually sugar-free and gluten-free. So if you're dealing with something like diabetes or celiac and stuff, this will actually work for you. Okay, and lastly, but not least, would be something that I tend to keep. These are not, I have to refrigerate them, but this is something I always throw in my lunchbox or that I always have in my fridge at home. And these are these little Columbus snacks. You can see that a little better. Focus on the snack. There we go. They're Columbus snacks, and they're just little rolls of some sort of cured meat, whether it be salami, pepperoni, prosciutto, gabagool, whatever, wrapped around some sort of cheese. There's 2 sticks in a pack. They are, whew, I don't have my glasses on, about 150 calories, 10 grams of protein, and 1 gram of carbohydrates. I can tell you honestly that these 2 little sticks of meat and cheese, which weigh 1.3 ounces total, will often be enough with my balloon to hold me for lunch. And if it's not, like these 2 and say a handful of blackberries, and I'm done for at least 2 to 3 hours. So these are great to kind of hang around and to have, and especially if you're on the go a lot and you need to run, these work really well. This kind of like wrapped meat cheese thing, there's a lot of companies that do this. I actually will buy large packs of these same kind of roll things, which are intended for like appetizer trays at my local BJ's, which is, if you don't have BJ's, it's similar to Sam's and Costco and that kind of store. But I'll actually buy those a lot of times and then throw them in, you know, pairs or 3 or 4 of them into my lunchbox when I go to work at night. So I just have them. So, I mean, these are great to have around. I pick these up in the grocery store when they're on sale, so I have them and I can just grab them and go. If you're someone like me who unfortunately does something which I absolutely shouldn't, which is eat in the car, because you're running somewhere and you forget to eat before you leave the house, or you're running out of time. These are great actually to throw in the car and kind of eat on the road. Plus you can eat them with one hand, which again is dangerous. Don't eat in the car, but if you have to, eat these. So I guess that is about it as far as my first favorite thing video. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Hit that like button if you did. Leave me a comment below. Do you have any other favorite thing type videos that you may want to see? Would you like to perhaps see me do a video about fitness gear? Would you like to see a video about skincare? Would you like to see a video about just random things that are my favorite things currently? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be happy to make that video for you. And if you enjoy this video, or if you're new to this channel, go ahead and make sure you subscribe. And even if you're subscribed, Facebook may not notify you. Not Facebook. We are not on Facebook. Even if you're subscribed, YouTube has a habit of not notifying you when I upload a new video, so make sure you go ahead and click that notification bell so you know when I upload. I've just completed my semester and I've decided not to take any classes for the summer, so I should have a lot more time to film and upload and get things going for you and kind of get back on my schedule. I've been filming every week, but I just haven't had time to edit and get things up weekly like I was doing in the beginning, so hopefully that'll change. And you'll stop getting these giant blasts of videos all of a sudden and then nothing for 2 or 3 weeks. I'll be able to do things more regularly. But I'm so happy you hung out with me today and watched my video. Please leave me all your questions and comments below. I'm always happy to talk to you, and I'm always happy to reach out. You know, if you have questions about your balloon, questions about my balloon, if you anything you want to say, just go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Hit me up on Twitter. I'm always happy to, talk to people on Twitter, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.